From a rainy Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. John Gray is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
So now here is Luis Campusano, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Luis Campusano.
First offering on its way. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game. He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
And the hit will be Trent Grisham. Runner at first to start the inning, and
はよ
when
寝
it
て
comes
も
to
うてね
pitching in the rain, what changes?
12時前に
part, Matt, is the ball gets
休
slippy.
憩
It's
と
hard to
か
keep
言い
your
ながら
hands
横な
dry.
っ
And if you
て
don't have a good feel in that
3
grip,
時
it's
ぐら
hard
い
to
に
control where you're going to
起
throw
き
the
ました
ball.
よ。んでか歯磨いてでさっき1時間別ゲーやって
Has a look, now the pitch.
いやー黒の奇跡ちょっとやり込んどったからね。
1-0 count, here it is. And it's fouled away. The set and the 1-1 pitch.
いやーでもリアルメジャーもう大詰めですね。
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
あんま長時間寝ないですね。
And that'll
6
bring
時
up
間
Fernando
寝ないん
Tatis
ちゃい
Jr.
ますか。
Line drive, and that's a
まあ
base hit
5
into
時
center
間ぐらい。
field. Long throw to the plate.
短くて3
And
時
they're
間ぐ
not
らい
going
で
to
す
get
か。
him as he's in there to score.
うん。
That base hit was screaming off the bat. And
あ
our
と
show
は
track technology more than
次の
confirms
シー
that
ズンっていうか
111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
ディビジョンシリーズですね。
Here's Will Myers having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting
い
chase.
や
There's
ージャ
no
ッジ
way
さん
you
も
could have forecasted this kind of
マジ
season
か
from
7時
this guy.
間
Not
寝
to
ない
take
としんどい。
anything away from
あ
him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Here's the first pitch.
あ、5時間
As
ぐ
he
らい
takes
ち
a
ゃいます。
fastball off the plate for a
寝
ball
ても。
1-0.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman is under it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run
もうで
home.
も試合ほとんど終わってるでしょ。今何試合目やったかな。今で155試合ですか。7試合やと。7試合やったらもうちょい
Now here's the
打ち
first
そうですけ
offering.
どね。
Manny Machado started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Tatis stands at first with one out.
あ
A ball and a strike now to
あ、なか
Machado.
なかタイミン
That's
グ
a
が
great
ね。
call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running.
まあ
Easy
なんや
transfer
かん
throw to
や
second base.
He's set. Here comes
試
the
合はやって
1-1.
ますけどね。
1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Oh, しゃ。
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Long
ああ、
throw to
三塁行くん
third.
や。ああ、やばい。
Tag, and they got him
これ
at
はもう
third. What a throw.
Oh, that was a nice job there in center field to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third. For the offense, that's a killer to lose a
なかなか
runner
ね。
in scoring position by making it out at third.
So now to the plate, Jose Azocar, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Blackman is
こ
under
の
it,
試合で
and
も
that ends
あ
the
れで
inning.
すよね。
So
68
two
回目です
runs
か。
on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man
スキヤに
left on.
がすごく
On now
ない
to the bottom of inning
ああ、
number 1.
こないだあれ
Padres
です
lead it
わ。ス
2
キヤ
to
の
nothing.
メガ盛り食べましたよ。めっちゃボリュー
Yu
ムありますけ
Darvish
ど。
will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50.
850円
Lots
した
of
かね。
base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Ready now is Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their
多分
last game, but
近
you
所
know
の
as well
あ
as
れ
I
あ
do.
あれですよ
In。this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You
買
have
う
to
だ
let
け
it
で
go.
中
They
で
can
食え
get
な
it
いで
going
すよ
back
ね。
in the right direction today.
Popped him up. Campusano over to his right. He's got it one
持ち
away.
帰り専門みたい。
Batting second.
With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackman. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You
明
talk
太
about
マヨかけ
consistent.
て。
He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as the first pitch to him is in
ああ、
there
食
for
べ
a
れるん
called
ですか。
strike 1. Really starting to
こ
pour
っちは
now,
ね、
and
な
the
んか
forecast is not showing any
夜の
signs
時
of a
間
break in the
帯
weather.
店
One of
内
the
飲
big
食禁
issues
止
is
なんですよ。
player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
誰もおらんのにね、と思うんですけど、なんか、
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting third. The right fielder, Charlie.
Here's Charlie
夜
Blackman
は
now.
ダメです
Head-to-head
よとか言っ
numbers with
て。
Yu Darvish. He's a
どう
375
なん
hitter.
です
He
かね。
also has 1
そ
home
れか
run.
防犯対策でやめてんのか。
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
ああ、それかあれですかね、なんか、 長時間だらだら
Bounce to the right into the
た
low
まられ
gap
ると嫌や
infield.
からですから
Reined in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends
まあ
the
何
inning.
人かで
So
行
they
っ
go
たらね
quietly here in this half inning.
こ
Second
うダ
inning
ラダラ
upcoming
す
here
る
in
かも
Denver.
しれないで
The
すけど
Padres lead it 2-0.
一人で行ったらもう食べたらすぐ
As
帰り
we
ますけ
begin
ど
the
ね
second inning in Denver, here's Heidi with an update on the weather conditions.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier
う
rain
ん
is
だ
expected
か
to
ら
pass through
買
the
って帰
ballpark
らん
at
とあかん
some
から
point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
ああでももう9月も今日で終わりですからね明日から10月です
So
よ
one
ね
out and nobody aboard, and Jurickson Profar will be the
早い
next to
な
bat. First delivery to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hilliard is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and the pitcher bats next.
も
That'll
う
be
で
Yu
も 3
Darvish.
ヶ月で終わりですからね
Now here's the first offering. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Hampson onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres, but they're on top 2-0.
こないだねメジャー開幕した思ったらもう終わりですからね
Bottom of the inning now, and in to hit next.
開幕が
Shortstop
ね
Trevor Story.
遅れ
Hey, Matty,
て
they need to get
ど
some
うなるか
offense
言って
going
たん
in
で
this
ね
one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this
まああ
game.
っという間の半年ですね
First pitch of the AB now. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Lifted down the line in left. Myers is under it. 1 out.
Batting fifth.
10、11、12ってことはあと半年後にまた
Next to dig in,
新しいメジャーが
CJ
出るかもしれないですね早ければ3月
From the
遅ければ
stretch,
4
here's the
月で
pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Time for a look at our umpires in this
まあ
one.
来年
Working
の
the
メ
plate
ジャー
is
は
Carl
ね
Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you
あ
have to
の
be
シー
aware
ズ
of
ン
as a hitter from Carl
2チーム
Dixon,
だけに
he'll
しよ
call
うか
that
な
high
と
strike.
思ってね
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
A ball and 2 strikes.
アメリカン
This
と
hitter
ナショ
right
ナ
now
ルの
looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
2チームだけにしようかなと
Softly hit toward the hole. And there are 2 away now.
まあね今6試合や
Batter
6試合
will
と
be
か
Sam
6チーム
Hilliard.
でやってる
Comes
け
in
ど
after a day of rest
なかなか
yesterday,
ね
so we'll see if it did him any good. And now the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
でこっちの21も6チームでしょで22も6チームやから
A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to
あ
hurry.
これま
Throw won't get him.
Batting seventh.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. 1 ball, no strikes the count.
どうですかね。でもね、選ばれたらなると思うんですけど。
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Hilliard leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
でも人によったら大谷さんがとかいう人もいますけどね。多分ジャッジさんと思いますけどね。
Has a look, now the pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. See you later, over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as the Rockies have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Welcome. あと大谷さんがね、どっか違うチームに行くのか、そのまま残るのか。
Standing in now, Colton Welker. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center.
大谷さんはすごいけど、エンジ
Long
ェルス
run,
が
but he
ね、
gets there to
なかな
track
か
this one down and a very nicely recorded out number
上位
3.
に入
But
れ
the
ないですから
Rockies
ね。
push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We've played 2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Luis Camposano. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in
他のチー
relation
ム
to
行
one
った方
another.
がね、ほんまはええと思うんですけど。
Now it'll be
大
Trent
谷さんが
Grisham
そこを
reached
ど
on
うす
an
るか
error
です
and
よ
then
ね。
eventually scored in his first at bat. The pitch. Grounded to third.
これも
Scooped
か。
up. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
このタティスさんもね、
Wheels and
や
deals.
らか
Here's
し
the
てもう
first
たから
pitch. And he throws the fastball
試
by
合
him
出れ
here,
ないですからね。
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the third, all even at 2 apiece. Bottom of the third now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, John Gray.
John.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Gray is a sub-100 hitter, but that's not all that uncommon for pitchers, of course.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
YouTube でもあれですね、大谷さんの試合勝手に流してる人まだいますね。結構朝見たら中継やってるから、あ、またやってるわと思って。
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Cutter low, 1-1.
あれほんまはアウトやと思うんですけど。体もなまりますよね。まあ金持ってるからね、どっかで運動とかできると思いますけど。YouTuber で。まあ今結構ね、YouTube やってる人いますもんね。ああ、これやばい。足が速い。
So 2 down and a runner at first, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
The 0-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Hampson is off of first with 2 away. 1-1 is a cut that misses 2-1.
ああ、でもあれですね、この21もチームによったら順位がね、ええとこもあれば悪いとこもあるから。まだだからマリナーズとブルージェイズがね、んでスキヤ来てしまったから行ってまいりましたか。誰もおらんのちゃうんですか。誰かおるんですかね。まさか6時前か。もうでも朝食べに来てる人がおるかもしれないですね。
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 1-0 the count. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That evens it up, 1-1.
ああ、朝飯を食べに来てる人もね。
1-1. Here it is.
ああ、中で2人食べて早い人いますね。
With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot.
He's
going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 2 left for Colorado. We're through 3.
ああ、でも24時間空いとったらほんまね、助かりますよね。
Now at the plate, Will Myers picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Here's the pitch. High and deep to straightaway right.
これはもしや。ああ、取られたか。
On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 1 down, no one aboard, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. First pitch on its way.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up
この人もな
and
ん
in
か
on the
偉い。
hands.
真ん
Hard to
中
do
だ
much
け
with
毛が
that
長
because
い
a。hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics,
周り
and
沿
find
っ
a way to
て
stay
真
in
ん
this
中
game.
だけ残ってますけど。
The 1-2.
あー、違った。
Diaz will wait on it. 2 gone. Into the box, Jose Azocar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Hampson will put this one away, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, C.J. Cron.
C.J. Cron.
Here it comes. Now a little looper down the left field
No.
line. Coming in is
Oh,
Myers.
open up.
He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The left fielder, number 22.
No one on with 1 down, and now digging in will be
まあ
Sam
でも昨
Hilliard.
日久しぶりにマクドをね、買いましたけどね。
He's set. Here it comes. Good swing. Just
ま
got
あ
to
お
try
な
and
じみ
straighten that
の
one out.
ビッグマックの LL セット。
The 0-1 on its way.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Here comes another 0-2. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all
あ
around the
と
strike zone.
は
And
ナ
then what
ゲ
do you
ットの
do? You
ね、
come in.
15
That's
個
a
入り
hard
と
pitch for any hitter
プラ
to
ス
do
月見
anything
の
with. Just
バー
really
ガー。
makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
To the plate now, Elias Diaz, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
あーマクドもなんか夕方以降や
4
と
hits, and 1
ビッ
error
グ
in
マ
the
ックのな
ballgame
ん
for the
か
Rockies so
でかい
far.
のが売ってますもんね。
Slider whiffed on for strike 3.
夕
A great
方からっ
pitch
ていう
to
のが
put
な
an
んか
end
ね、
to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll head to the 5th.
食べたいけど夕方に行くタイミングがないですね。
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
あら、接続切れてました。
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Swing and a looper to left. In comes the left fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now one down with the bases empty, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat.
ビッグマックだけ聞こえた。
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
ビ
Swing and
ッ
a
グマッ
liner.
クの LL
This
セッ
lands
ト
foul
と
for the first
ナゲッ
strike.
ト
Hey,
15
usually
個
the
と
second time through the order,
月
you
見
start
バー
seeing
ガ
an
ーと
incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating
初めて
really
月
good
見
about his
食べたん
fastball.
ですけど、
Two back-to-back.
And
まあ
he'll
ビ
whip
ッ
this
グマ
one
ック
over
でえ
to
えかなっ
first,
て
and
感
he
じで
gets
した。
his man for the second out. 2 down, no one on base, and the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he
ああ、
kind of
その
tipped
夕
his hand
方に
right
出
there.
て
His
るね、
approach is
ビッグマッ
obviously
ク
sitting
の
on the off-speed because he
で
was
か
so
いや
late
つ
on
を
that
食
first
べて
pitch
み
either.
たいんですけど
Count
ね。
now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Now that's popped up. Crone in foul ground.
う
And
ん、
no one will track
昼
it
間と
down.
かも打ってくれ
Hey,
たいんです
doubled
け
up
ど
on
ね、
breaking
夕
balls
方
there
以降じゃ
outside.
ない
Now
と
might
あ
be
か
the
んっ
time
て
to
いう、
bust that fastball in.
あの辺がなんかね、ナゲットとポテトの、名前そんなんでしたっけ？なんかかなり分
2
厚かった
runs,
ですよ。
3 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Padres.
両方だから夕方以降じゃないと打ってくれないんですね。
Into the windup and the pitch. Got him swinging
Wow.
as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Padres down in order. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece.
ナゲットとポテトが結構ついたやつも安かったですよね。ああ、すごいですね。
And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results.
体に悪い
Until
の
they
は
start
分か
being
っ
more
てるけど
selective
食
with
べ
their
たくなり
swings,
ます
he
ね。
said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in for the Rockies, Colton Welker. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Colton.
でも毎日食べるわけだから、
First pitch on the way.
まだええと思うんで
And
す
a
けど
good
ね。
pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Hit back up the middle,
Yes.
fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
さすがに毎日毎日食べとったら、ほんまに体やばいと思いますけど、たまに食べるぐらいはね。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
After watching that one
確
go
かに
by
毎
and a
日
ball
夜
being
中の
called,
ね
you could rest
時
assured
間
he
に食
knows
べ
he's
とっ
not
たらや
getting
ばい
away
です
with
けど、
another one of those. I guarantee you he's
た
going
ま
to be
には
aggressive
まあ
on this next pitch.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field,
好きやって確かなんか裏メニューがあるらしいですよね。メガ盛りのなんかさらにでかいのがあるとか言うって聞いたことあるんですけど。
Azarkar is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down. Next to hit, Raimel Tapia. He grounded out last
ああ、
time
そ
up.
れでしたっけ。一番なんかでかいらしいですよ。
First pitch on its way. Upper part of the zone there,
値
but
段
taken
も
for a
相当
strike.
高いですよね。
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
メガ盛りかけるにえげつない量ですね。
Now here it comes. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through
なか
5.
なか食えん
Back
で
with
すね、
more
それ。
Monday Night Baseball following this.
途中で持って帰らなダメですね。
Now at the plate here is Luis Campusano, as he'll be the first to hit for the Friars in their half of the 6th inning. Pitch on the way. The 1-0 home.
なんか持って帰れるって書いてたような気もしたような。なかなかそれをそこで食べるのはね、よっぽどの大食いじゃないと食べれないですよ。かといって残すのも悪いし、ね。入れ物あれやったら金払うんで入れてくださいって言って。
Oh, right back to him on the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. Digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham grounded out in his last at bat. Swing and a miss, strike one.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
In the air out to left. Hilliard is under this one, and he's got it for out number 2. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
もうこれにずっと固定してますね。
Yanked the slider across that time.
これがでも一番なんかしっくりきますね。
Is taken for ball 2.
一時期センター視点になってたんですけどね。
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what?
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. So now to the plate, Garrett Hampson will lead it off as we start the home 6th.
長いっすね。
Now here's the first offering. Line towards center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today. As you
今
see
で
where
も
these two teams
1位
sit
が
in
ね、大
relation to
谷
one
さん
another.
とこなんですよ。あ、ちゃうわ、大谷さんちゃうわ。あそこはドジャースですね。
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
ああ。ボンジュール、ボンジュール。
From the stretch.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Here's the 0-1.
フレンチコミュニティ。
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Reined in. And there's out number 2. Trevor Story steps in now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Hmm. また違う人ですね。フランスの人なんですね。
First pitch on its way. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here.
フランス
Still
語っ
has
てなん
really
か
nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
挨拶が種類がなんかないんですよね。
Got him on the good slider there. Swung out
英
and
語やっ
missed
た
as
ら
he's
ね、
down on
朝と
strikes
か
for the
昼と
second
か
time tonight.
夜で違うんですけど
1, 2,
ね。
3 go the Rockies. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2.
なんか統一されてるというか。
So here's Will Myers. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the
だ
plate.
からボンジュール
Comes the
で
1-2.
もう朝も昼も夜も
It's a fastball that
対応
misses.
してますけど
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Another try at 2-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A bouncer up the middle. Story brings it in. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. One
フラ
gone.
ンスはね、そうですね。11時3分ですね。
1 for 2 in the ball game.
ちょうど7時間違うんですよ。
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game.
前
As
折
a
っ
pitcher
た
right now,
前
you
折
just
ったら
can't
い
lay
いん
a
ですけ
cookie
ど
in there 1-0.
エンビスの場合は14時間ね時差があるんですけど
High in the air down the right field line.
フランスは7時間です
Blackman will
ね
put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
So the next to bat will be Jose Azocar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the AB now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Crone might try to make a play on it, and that's going to land foul. The 0-2 once more. Heading out towards shallow right. Blackman is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. This game is still tied at 2-2. Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
The first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Here's the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite
腹
catch
の
the
虫
bottom of
が
the zone.
鳴いてきましたね。
Hit high and deep to right center. Back goes Grisham,
ああ、やばい。間に合わへん。
but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second,
Wow.
he's on his way to third. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
これはやばいな。
Stepping in now, Sam Hilliard. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
いやー、
He's
ビッ
working
シュ
on
さ
a
ん
1-for-2
粘って
game so far.
これはでも点が入る可能性ありですね。
Now the 1-0.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
1-2 strikes the count.
歩かせて次で勝負。
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
安心してくれるといいですけど。グッドメディカルプレイヤー。
Looking for the K, here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
あなたは良い医療プレイヤーを使いました。医療プレイヤー。
The 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now, Elias Diaz, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away.
ああ、これ打たれた。
And despite
詰まりながら持ってかれました。
anyway with a big base hit.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2
まあもう
from
これ
him
以
so
上
far in
取ら
this
れん
one.
ようにすると。
Here's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. Diaz leads off first with 1 away. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up.
Wow.
And no one will track it down. He'll try again 1-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Brendan Rodgers will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Strike.
First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line.
よし、なんとか1点で。
Azarkar is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a
雨
man
の
left.
中のね、試合ですね。
Michael Givens has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground short. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit. The leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back in standing. Here's Jurickson Profar as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
スケートですね。
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing
Let's
bullets,
go,
but he has a
Padres.
tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
2-0 count, the pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
まだでもさっきのピッチャーよりかは
This one, everything
マ
we
シ
could
そ
have
うで
hoped
すけど
for.
ね。
3-2 in inning number 8. Oh, and he hammers it to deep
超
right
えた超えた
field.
超えた。
And that
おー
ball
しゃ。
gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
いやいやいや、やばいやばいやばい。
Is
おいった
digging
いっ
for
た。
home. He'll score and the
Going,
Padres
going.
tie it. We are knotted at 3.
You know, D-Row, in today's game,
Yeah,
it's not easy
right
scoring
over
in the
there.
late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that
Yeah,
comes at a
やりましたね。
really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
ああ、ピッチャーか。変えましょうかも。
Eric Hosmer will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
まあランナーはこのままで。
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 0 for 4. Go ahead, runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch.
おっと。
In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And it's fouled away.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, the catcher.
Robert Stevenson is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
さすがに変わりましたね。さあ、まだノーアウトですかね。
Luis Camposano will be his first test out of the bullpen,
I
and it'll be a
speak
tough
bad
test indeed as he'll
English
face him with
and
2
no
on and nobody
speak
out here.
Japan. Teacher Japan language.
From the stretch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
0-1, here's the pitch. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
こんにちは。ありがとうですか。
The 1-1 home.
よっしゃ。
Line drive, and that's a base
セ
hit
ン
into
ター
center
返し、い
field.
ったいったいっ
Now
た。
a long throw home. He's
よっしゃ。
safe. The throw was offline, and they've taken the lead here
ハ
in the
ロー、
8th.
こんにちは。
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does.
Yeah,
Especially when you're starting to score
lenta,
runs
lenta.
late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you
さ
feel
あ、こ
really
れ
good
は
about
代打
yourself.
で。
Next to stand in is Trent Grisham. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Tommy Pham will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning.
いやー、いい感じで。
From the stretch. And here's a ball
Ah,
lifted high
cheita.
into foul ground down the right field line. Blackman is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Now at the plate is Fernando Tatis Jr. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
入ってる
Fastball
か。
taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
ナイスフォーレス。
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt a hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
ブラザーイン
Number
ジャ
3
ポン。
hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
あ
Takes
ー
this the
と
other
詰
way
ま
to
りなが
right.
らもラ
That's
イ
in
トフ
there.
ァイ。
Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll
Mon
move up only
Dieu,
90
Ohio.
feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Will Myers, he bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch coming, here it is. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Tommy Pham is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Tim Hill is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Tim Hill.
And now here is Raimel Tapia in his career versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
And that's through into center field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
Tapia-san やりますな。
Into the box, Garrett Hampson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1.
さすがコンピューターは関係ないですね。
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
ルクマグニフィックガールジャポン。
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Myers is under it, 2 down. Stepping in next, Trevor Story, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on the way.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right now.
2-0 now. Tapia under at first with 2 gone. This is foul right side.
ベイダーさんいます。 コンセプトビデオランゲージスピークジャパン。
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
で、ヘイダーさん。
The 2-2 to
あ
short.
ーっと、
Scooped up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Rockies strand 1. Score holds at 4-3. Carlos Estevez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And in steps Manny Machado. Flew out last time up.
もう1点2点欲しい
Almost
ね。
went deep his last AB. Certainly
あ
just
ー、
missed
抑えやっ
it.
と
With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the first pitch. Back up the
Oh,
middle,
shot.
and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on
う
sets
ん、
the
い
tone.
きなりセンター前。あー、ノー
Now
ヒット
time
か。
granted here at the
こ
plate
れ
as
は
he'll step
変え
out of the
て、
box. Brian O'Grady will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
ユースピークナンバーラヒッチ。
He's set and the pitch.
と、
As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. And he misses 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a
お
liner.
ーっと、落ちる落ちる落ちる。
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Linda,
The throw is
Linda.
wild and it gets
Oh.
away.
It's a grinder AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and
今
drive
の
it
も
for
な
a
ん
base
か
hit.
かなり
Just
詰まっ
gotta tip
て
your
ました
hat.
ね。I have studied
At the
Avro
plate, Jake
Avro.
Cronenworth. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat.
ストリックインフレンチのアイアムヌーブスクール。
The 1-0.
感じで、わ
Now
ー
a
っと。
swing and he pops him up. And I
これはやっ
believe,
てもらっ
yes,
た。
the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. He's set. Here it comes. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge. Not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Hilliard is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
どっちで行こうか。あんま変わらんすけどね。 加藤さんにしましょうか。ここは加藤さんで。
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. He will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
意外とね、打つんですよ、この人。
The 0-1 offering. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Machado rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind.
ハイレベル4ガールスクール、ドルヌーブスクールロー。
Tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Next up is Luis Camposano, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike one. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Blackman, but this will land untouched. Working for the punch out and the offering. Slide into straightaway right. Blackman able to track it down for the 3rd out.
さすが加藤さん。
So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Brian O'Grady stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
私は女の子の学校のレベルが高いです。初心者の学校です。
Drew Pomeranz comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. And stepping in, CJ Crone tripled and scored in his last at-bat. We'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he misses with it, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to CJ Crone. The 2-1 is a fastball and off the plate for a ball.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
マンダリンランゲージ。マンダリン
And another foul ball.
北京語を話します。ああ、北京語っていうんや。
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. He was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Standing in now, Sam Hilliard. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He went down on strikes last time up. Now the pitch. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. Machado is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate now is Elias Diaz, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it.
逆転勝ちで。
And the Padres have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Friars came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Yu Darvish earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Drew Pomeranz earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Walker, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
いやー、加藤さん、とこで打ちましたね。コロナノープロブレムジャポンはオールウェイズビッグタイム。
The final line score for our...
または常に被害者。ありがとう。これでまた貯金が増えて、増えた言うてもね、上がまた離れすぎてるんですよね。12ゲーム離れてるっていう。貯金はあるんですけどね、14あるけど、上には上がおるっていう。さすがドジャース。並んでますね。ヤンキーレイズ。まあ今んとこワイルドカードとしてはトップですけどね。でもまだオールスターまで1ヶ月ありますからね。長いですよね。よっしゃー。さあ、終わりますか。あと2週間。そうなんですね。その時点で何位になってるかですよね。 フランス語で。はーい、お疲れ様でした。よいしょ。さあ、では。